Hey everybody, this is Prince Annie and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you guys about my life story, and I haven't been talking about my life story in a long time, so let's get into this video. Ever since back in 2011, right? I was a freshman in high school, and usually my mom puts me in chorus class because she knows I love to sing, and she also put me in art class because she knows I love art. But the only classes I didn't like was ROTC because I don't want to be in the military, you know what I mean? And I always tell my friends that, okay, what if I join the military, right? What if I join the army forces? Because if I had to go to war, I might be the first one getting shot. That's how I felt. But I mean, like, I don't have to, but I think it's kind of like when you go to PE and stuff. So yeah. Um, when I was in chorus class, right? I had the best time of my life in chorus class because everybody knows I love to sing and stuff. And there was sopranos and altos because the altos is on the right side where kids can't sing that high. You know what I mean? They only can sing like average or low. And yes, there's boys and girls in the altos. But on the sopranos, they're all a bunch of girls, you know, with high-pitched voice. So yeah. I was fine being in the altos group, you know. But until then, you know, ever since when I was like 14 or 15, right? I went and sing my friends my song, right? I sing them my songs that I made up, right? Until then, I was singing with my high pitch, like, and then that's when Mr. Stroh was like, Andrew, I didn't know you can sing that high. So I want you to be with the sopranos at. And I said, with all these bunch of girls? But Mr. Stroh, I'm a guy. I can't be with all those ladies. And that's when everyone started laughing and giggling, you know, it was funny. And I felt so embarrassed. I was like humiliated. And I was like, oh man. So yeah, and that's when I started getting used to it, so I didn't really care. Anyways, I remember that when I went to Miss Bonwell's class, right? I've been to her art class for about, let's just say, okay. I've been to her art class for like 3 months. Until then, I realized that she doesn't even know how to teach, you know what I mean? Because I had an art teacher that sucked, because all she does is teach us how to trace cups, trace cars, and trace our name. And she's also British. And to be honest, guys, she's not a very nice teacher. She sent probably like a lot of students to detention room and stuff like that, and she was being all moody and conductive, so yeah. So that's when I tried to get myself kicked out of the classroom. I didn't know how. So I was thinking like, okay, should I mock her British accent? I was thinking to myself, no, I should never mock her British accent. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it and get this over with. So, that's when Miss Bunwell said, okay, class, this is art that we're studying, but before we get started, it's dialogue time. So that's when I mocked her accent and be like, okay everybody, let's all take a seat. That's how I did a British accent, and then everybody started laughing, and Miss Bundle was like, Andrew, go upstairs to detention. And I said, okay, well, don't forget my tea all the way upstairs. I told everybody that, especially at my job and at school, and everybody started laughing. So that's why I got kicked out of her classroom, and I was written up a referral, which I didn't care. Like, I don't give a damn. So yeah. So that's when I also have Mr. Montalvo's class, reading and math class, because I got kicked out of Miss Bono's class. Because what kind of art teacher who doesn't know how to teach kids about art? Like, she can't even draw her damn self. Like, come on now. And then also, I was doing fine at my classroom, but the problem is I always have hard times with math, it all started like when I was a kid, you know, in elementary school. They probably put me in a ESC class, you know, the disabled class, because because I had like what's called slow speech. So that's when I realized that I can finally talk. And like they didn't teach me well enough, you know, they teach me like ABCs, 1, 2, 3 and stuff like that until when I reached like 4th grade, that's when they teach us how to read and do easy math and stuff like that. And same with 5th grade. But with 6th grade, they'll teach you like 3rd grade work or 2nd grade work. Until when you're in high school, they'll teach you like 4th grade and 5th grade. So yeah. Yeah, I wasn't learning quite well. So lately, like I was good at doing multiplication and divisions. Until then, I started to forget. Like I'm not good at remembering everything. You know what I mean? And yes, my brain is so damaged, you know, it's so fried. I've been hearing so many voices in my head. And yeah, my brain is totally messed up. So, yeah. Anyways, I just want to tell you guys that I had someone who is helping me getting my Twitter back, you know, and it's a hacker, you know what I mean? The hacker was helping me get my Twitter back and stuff like that. But then that's when I had a family member who was like, oh no, don't give him anything. Don't buy Amazon gift cards. Why? And then that's how I got exposed by my family member. I was so pissed. I was so upset because I want my old account back because I had a lot of followers. But my new one that I have a backup one, just like I mentioned earlier before when I reacted to Karol G featuring Nicki Minaj called Tusa, you know, I told them that I have a backup Twitter, which I'm telling you guys that I have a backup Twitter. So yeah, you guys can follow me on this backup one until next year. I'll try to get it back. Who knows? So yeah. And yeah, I was planning to move to Montreal, Canada next year because I don't want to be here in Florida. I mean, where I live at, it's like boring. It's not fun. You know, there's like nothing for me to do, you know. But at least they have beaches you can go to, you know. So yeah. And that is mostly it. Thanks for watching this video. If you're new, please subscribe, like this video, comment down what you think. And don't forget to follow my social medias on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, also on Hollandness. And I promise I'll upload videos every week. And I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.